There's something nostalgic about strawberry shortcake ice cream bars. That perfect mix of creamy vanilla, sweet strawberries, and that irresistible buttery crumble coating. These strawberry shortcake popsicles take that classic summer treat and bring it straight into your kitchen with a fresh, homemade twist that tastes even better than you remember. This recipe is all about layers of flavor and texture. You start with a bright, fresh strawberry puree made from real berries, balanced with just the right touch of sweetness and a hint of citrus to wake everything up. Then comes the rich, smooth creamer layer, silky, slightly sweet, and packed with vanilla flavor that gives you that classic shortcake ice cream vibe. When those two components come together in the mold, they create a beautiful marbled effect that looks just as good as it tastes. But what really sets these popsicles apart is the signature strawberry shortcake crumble coating. Made from crushed golden cookies and freeze-dried strawberries, then brought together with a touch of butter. It adds that iconic, crunchy, slightly buttery texture that makes every bite pop. It's the detail that transforms these from simple popsicles into something truly special. These are perfect for hot summer days, backyard gatherings, or just stocking your freezer with a treat that feels a little indulgent but still fresh and homemade. They're also incredibly versatile. You can make them sweeter, tangier, or even lighter depending on your preferences, and they hold up beautifully in the freezer for whenever the craving hits. What makes this recipe a standout in your Cooking with Rod popsicle lineup is the balance. It's not overly icy, not overly rich, and every bite gives you that perfect combination of creamy, fruity, and crunchy. It's the kind of dessert that feels both comforting and refreshing at the same time. Once you make these, they won't last long, and they'll quickly become one of those recipes you come back to again and again. Start by setting out your popsicle molds on a clean work surface. Make sure they are completely dry and ready to fill. Having everything in place before you begin will make the layering process smooth and prevent spills once the mixtures are ready. Place the fresh strawberries into a bowl and remove the stems. The strawberries should be ripe, bright red, and naturally sweet, as they are the foundation of the flavor in this recipe. Cutting off the tops ensures a smooth puree later. Add the strawberries to a blender along with sugar and a splash of lemon juice. The sugar enhances the natural sweetness of the berries, while the lemon juice adds brightness and helps balance the flavor so it isn't overly sweet. Blend the mixture until smooth and vibrant. The result should be a thick, pourable puree with a rich red color. This will be the fruity base layer that gives the popsicles their signature strawberry taste. In a separate bowl, combine the vanilla yogurt, heavy cream, sweetened condensed milk, and vanilla extract. Each ingredient plays a role. The yogurt adds body, the cream adds richness, the condensed milk provides sweetness, and the vanilla rounds everything out with a classic dessert flavor. Whisk that mixture until completely smooth and uniform. The texture should be creamy and slightly thick, with no streaks remaining. This will create the soft, ice cream-like layer inside the popsicles. Pour a layer of strawberry puree into the bottom of each popsicle mold. This first layer sets the foundation and ensures every popsicle has a bold strawberry base. Add the cream mixture on top of the strawberry layer. As it fills the mold, it will naturally begin to blend slightly with the puree, creating a marbled look. Lightly swirl it if needed to enhance that signature strawberry and cream pattern. Insert the popsicle sticks into the center of each mold. Make sure they are positioned upright so they freeze evenly and are easy to hold once solid. Place the filled molds into the freezer and allow them to set completely. This typically takes several hours. During this time, the layers firm up and the flavors meld together into a cohesive, creamy, frozen treat. While the popsicles are freezing, prepare the shortcake crumble by adding golden cookies and freeze-dried strawberries into a food processor. The cookies bring a buttery sweetness, while the strawberries add a concentrated fruity punch and vibrant color. Puree the mixture until it forms a coarse crumb, then add the melted butter and mix until the crumbs are slightly moist and able to stick together. This creates the classic shortcake coating texture. Once the popsicles are fully frozen, remove them from the molds. If needed, briefly run the mold under warm water to release them cleanly without damaging their shape. Roll each popsicle in the strawberry shortcake crumble. The coating will stick best if the popsicles are slightly softened on the outside. Press gently to ensure an even layer of crumbs all around. Wrap each finished popsicle individually in parchment paper or plastic wrap and store them in a freezer-safe bag. This keeps them fresh, prevents freezer burn, and makes them easy to grab whenever you want a quick treat. These steps come together to create a popsicle that delivers layers of creamy vanilla, bright strawberry flavor, and a crunchy shortcake coating in every bite. A perfect balance of texture and taste from start to finish. And as usual, we have the chef notes. When you approach a recipe like this, think of it the same way a bartender builds a great cocktail. Balance, texture, and layering are everything. Each component has a role, and when they come together properly, the result is something far greater than the sum of its parts. Flavor balance, the foundation. Your strawberry base is the equivalent of your main spirit. If the berries aren't right, nothing else will shine. Always aim for ripe, in-season strawberries. They should smell sweet before they even taste them. If they're slightly underwhelming, don't hesitate to adjust with a touch more sugar or even a spoonful of strawberry jam to boost the intensity. The lemon juice plays a role of acid in a cocktail. It sharpens and lifts the flavor, preventing the popsicles from tasting flat once frozen. Frozen desserts dull sweetness slightly, so your mixture should taste just a bit sweeter and brighter than you think it needs to be. The cream layer, texture and mouthfeel. This is where you control the experience. The combination of yogurt, cream, and condensed milk creates a soft, creamy bite instead of an icy one. Think of it like adding a rich modifier to a drink. It smooths everything out and makes the finish more luxurious. More yogurt equals tangier, lighter texture. More cream equals richer, more indulgent. More condensed milk equals sweeter, softer freeze. If you want a more ice cream truck texture, lean slightly heavier on the cream and condensed milk. Layering and swirl, visual plus flavor integration. The swirl isn't just for looks, it changes how the flavor hits your palate. A heavy mix will give you blended flavor throughout, while a lighter swirl creates distinct bursts of strawberry and cream as you eat. For best results, don't overmix. Let the layers stay slightly defined so each bite has contrast. That contrast is what keeps these popsicles interesting from first bite to last. The freezing, controlling the finish. Freezing is where a lot of people lose quality. If the mixture freezes too hard, it becomes icy. If it's balanced correctly, you get a smooth, almost scoopable texture even when frozen solid. A key trick, put the popsicles out 1 to 2 minutes before serving. This slight tempering softens the outer layer just enough to enhance both the texture and release flavor. The Shortcake Crumble, the game changer. This is your rim garnish moment, like salting a glass or adding sugar to the rim. But on another level, the combination of golden cookies, freeze-dried strawberries, and butter creates crunch, sweetness, a punch of concentrated strawberry flavor. The butter is crucial. It helps the crumbs adhere and creates that signature bakery style coating. Without it, the coating will fall off and feel dry. Pro tip, coat the popsicles when they are slightly softened on the outside, not melting, so the crumbs stick perfectly. Pro adjustment, if you want to elevate this recipe even further, add a splash of vanilla bean paste instead of the extract for deeper flavor. Mix in a little crushed pound cake or shortbread into the crumble for true shortcake texture. Add a thin layer of white chocolate drizzle before coating for extra richness. Swap the yogurt for cream cheese plus milk. Blend for a cheesecake style version. Storage and quality control. Individually wrap the popsicles isn't just for convenience. It preserves texture. Exposure to air causes ice crystals which dull both flavor and mouthfeel. Best practice, wrap tightly, store in a sealed freezer bag, keep towards the back of the freezer for consistent temperature. Final thought, like a well-crafted drink, this recipe is all about balance and experience. You've got sweetness, acidity, creaminess, and crunch all working together. When done right, every bite hits multiple notes. Bright, rich, smooth, and crisp, all at once. This is one of those recipes that doesn't just taste good, it feels complete. And just like that, you've taken a classic, nostalgic flavor and turned it into something fresh, homemade, and completely next level. These strawberry shortcake popsicles aren't just a frozen treat, they're a full experience, from the bright strawberry flavor to the creamy vanilla center and that signature buttery crumble coating that brings it all together. What makes this recipe special is how every element plays its part. The strawberries bring freshness and color, the cream layer adds that smooth, indulgent bite, and the crumble delivers texture and that familiar shortcake finish we all know and love. It's the kind of dessert that feels simple at first, but once you take the first bite, you realize how much depth is packed into it. These popsicles are perfect for so many moments. Hot summer afternoons, backyard barbecues, family gatherings, or just stocking your freezer with something you'll actually look forward to grabbing. They're easy to make ahead, easy to customize, and they hold up beautifully, making them one of those go-to recipes you'll come back to again and again. The best part? You made them from scratch. No mystery ingredients, no shortcuts, just real flavors, real texture, and a result that honestly beats anything you'd get from a store or an ice cream truck. If you're building out your Cooking with Rod popsicle collection, this one is a must-have. It hits the perfect balance of creamy, fruity, and crunchy, and it delivers on both flavor and presentation every single time. So go ahead, wrap them up, stock the freezer, and keep a few ready for when that craving hits. Because once you've had one, you already know you're going back for another. And as always, keep cooking, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next one.